My name is Troy Souders, head basketball instructor for Goalrilla Academy. As a basketball instructor, I have over 15,000 hours of personal basketball training experience, training players from the beginner to the professional level. As a seasoned professional in area basketball instruction, my goal is simple: assist you in taking your game to the next level. Do you have what it takes?
Hello, I'm Troy Souders, skill development trainer for Goalrilla Academy. On this session of driveway drills, we're going to demonstrate for you the wheelchair version of the layup pivot drill. Assisting me with this drill is John Matthias. Now John, why don't you walk us through this particular drill and tell us what we're going to do today.
What we're going to do is we're going to come up to these cones, we're going to pivot around them, come in for a layup, come out this side, on the outside of that cone, come back in for a layup, and also going to show you some simple ball handling techniques with the wheelchair as well as dribbling techniques, a couple of different dribbling techniques with the wheelchair.
So when we start this drill, preferably you want individuals to start under the basket, so our start point's here, and then we take off.
Correct, right.
Pivot around the cone, then come back, and we're going to go, correct, we're going to go 1.5, 2 minutes.
Right.
And we're going to try to get in a set of 10, so 5
right.
on the left and 5 on the right.
Right.
Is there any particulars, especially when we're pivoting or when we're handling the ball, that you want kids at home to focus on?
I think the main thing is getting enough speed before you come to your pivot.
Okay.
Because when you get to your pivot, you're going to slow your speed down, and then obviously pick up more speed when you're heading back to the goal.
Okay.
And then you're going to have to change your dribbling techniques.
Okay.
When you come up to the pivot, you're going to have to change your dribbling techniques to go around and then to come back up.
Now I'd say in this particular driveway, I'm guessing that our cones are probably close to maybe about 22 feet away. So if you're at home, you got a shorter driveway, just go ahead and modify it, which means you're going to have to be tighter on your push and tighter on your pivot to get back in. Now, thankfully for John, we got a little more room to work with, but if you have a short driveway, go ahead and modify it. Same principles apply: quick push, slow down, make that pivot, and then get to the basket. But what John's going to do, he's going to demonstrate for us a nice solid 1.5 or 10 repetitions, 5 on the left, 5 on the right, just working on push out, pivot, get to the basket, finish with the layup. We're going to work both sides, and he's going to have a nice solid workout segment that he could add to any workout, especially focus on layup components, ball handling components, and finish. John, any particulars before we go into our break right here that you want to focus on?
No, I think we're good, ready to go.
All right, stay with us. We're going to demonstrate for you the layup and pivot drill with John on Goalrilla's basketball goal. Okay, here we go. You ready, John?
Yes, sir.
All right, go ahead, go.
All right, you're going to want to pick up some speed as you come to this first cone. Slow it down as you come around it. You're going to pick up more speed as you come into the goal. Make your shot. You want to pick up some more speed coming to this next cone. You can see that I'm dribbling on the side. When I come in, I can take it over my shoulder and come back into the other side. You can also do a little tap with your other hand, and it kind of directs the ball to where you're going. Pick up speed. You can also put the ball in your lap as you come around. You can dribble in front of you as well as out to the side. Ball gets away from you, just go get it. Come around your cone.
Okay, that was the layup pivot drill. John, why don't you walk us back through the key components of what you think everybody at home needs to focus on?
Sure. The main thing is picking up speed when you first begin, slowing yourself down when you get to where you're actually going to want to make the turn, and immediately picking speed back up. Dribbling, you can dribble on the side or in the front, whichever you're more comfortable with. When I make my turn, I like to kind of tap the ball with my opposite hand.
Okay.
It gets me going in the direction I'm heading toward the goal.
So it's almost like a simulated fast break. A lot of times you take that ball and you push it out in front of you. So what you do is once you make your pivot, you're giving yourself kind of a little fast break element of a tip, and then you can get a big push and catch up to it. Okay. And let me ask you a question. I saw that we were making, specific pivots. What if an individual goes the other way? Same emphasis applies in the pivot to the left or to the right?
Yeah, I think same emphasis applies whether going to the left or the right.
Okay. So. And transition elements. Once you make that pivot and you're getting some nice speed coming in, where do you like to transition between your last dribble and then finishing for your layup?
Usually I'll get about 2 good intervals on my tires before I'll kind of start to slow myself down a little bit before I actually make the shot.
Okay. And then I did notice you use the glass all the time.
Yes.
You like people to use the backboard, just focus on using the backboard, knock the ball in.
Yeah, I try to use the backboard probably 90% of the time.
Okay.
And that's what I would recommend is, starting out, use the backboard.
A couple of key components, especially when using the backboard. A lot of times when you use the board, if you do miss the shot, it softens it up. So if you miss, it's going to be a softer shot coming off. It's not just a hard miss off the rim and out. You get a little softer miss and you're still in position for that rebound.
Right.
So this is a great drill segment, especially to add in your driveway, just working on a couple components. As you see with John, we worked on ball handling, work on pivot, we working on burst of speed, and then we're working on finish that layup from the right side and the left side. He got a nice balance, winded workout, getting 5 on one side, 5 on the other. Nice solid workout segment that you can add to any workout. And it's the layup pivot drill. John and Troy for Goalrilla.